What is up? What is up? What is up?
What's
Jeb,
up,
unmute
y'all?
yourself. Jeb, you're muted again. There we go.
I'm not muted
There he is.
again. You can't
There
stop
he is.
me.
All right. Yeah.
What is up, guys? It's been a while.
Yo,
We haven't done a video in a
cheers.
minute.
Long time again.
We got a lot to talk about, and we got a lot to show off. It's been a while since we showed
Okay.
you off, so we could just do an episode on showing off.
Yo,
Look at that shirt, though.
You
Golly,
know what I'm saying? Josh will be proud. Hold on. Let me do this real quick.
that is
Woo!
outstanding.
Yeah.
Is that printed or embroidered or what is that?
I just had a buddy printed them up.
Yo,
looks good.
just
Yeah, buddy.
let me Venmo you and let's make it happen.
Man,
Straight from Canada.
Canada, get that.
some
Yeah.
bootleg Canadian gear.
I would like that. That's dope.
All right.
Venom issue 8. What do you all think about this? What did you all think about this?
Boo!
God. There is
I didn't
no
hate it.
pleasing you.
Burning
There it
dumpster
is.
fire. Come on, that's not. Come on. I'm gonna be
Oh,
I'm
my
gonna be brutally
Lord.
honest with this one, bro.
It's like I'm gonna
just
beat
saying.
it to death.
I'm gonna beat it to death. I got opinions, and I'm gonna break them to you. Just saying. Watch
Do
out.
it.
Hey, I'm fine with that. I want to hear everything you got to say about this shit because I am still enjoying it.
Yeah. It's a story. It's not a good one, but it's a good. It's a
It is.
story.
Yeah. Well, right away.
I'm
What's
just-
up, Adam? And what is up, Eddie's mullet? Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us. We got a few
Oh, the
other people in here.
regulars.
Let
Yo.
yourselves be known. Let yourselves be known amongst
The
our
regulars are
here.
in the house. The regulars.
The elite.
The 5 people who give a shit. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
Bullshit, Eddie. Look at this comment. Bullshit. I'm calling
This shit was
bullshit. on
pretty
that.
forgettable. I literally don't remember the hell. Yeah, I think I had to reread it too.
Thank you, Eddie's mullet. Thank you. That reinforces my opinion right there.
Yeah.
Well, let's get into it. Venom issue 8 was written by Al Ewing this time. And this is his second issue that he's written on since the series started. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah,
Anybody?
I think didn't they like half it in the first one? I can't remember.
Yeah, they did.
He was
No,
slightly involved. Yeah.
I don't remember if he's been on anything since. Maybe he did
No,
one.
it's
So this
been-
might be his
It's been
third.
Ram V.
Yeah, Ram V's been pretty much running the show, and he's been doing Carnage. And once we get into Carnage, talk about a great issue, man. For real, that was
Talk about a
that
superior
series.
series.
Yeah, it continues to impress, man. Continues to hold my attention.
So here we are. Are we up or are we down?
Who the hell knows? But I
Yo,
thought this was
yo.
kind of interesting though. Like they finally cut back to Eddie, and he's basically just been stuck in this garden, and he's just like reevaluating his entire life, basically, just pretty much going crazy.
I like the garden concept. I think that is a cool idea. I don't like the way that they, he gets out of the garden in this series. I mean, issue. So I'll let you get to it, Joe. But I'm just saying, like, I think the garden idea is a cool, like, in limbo, King in Black, like, waiting room, if you will. But I do think
Right.
it's neat. I'll give it that.
Yo, Josh
I like the
Ortega.
garden. Yo, what's up,
What's up?
Joseph? Yeah, this garden thing, I do like it because we've seen it a few times, but now it's like starting to become like more common throughout, especially this series. This is all like, if you really think about it, it's completely different. Like, I don't know, I don't even know, man. It's just completely different from what Diana Cates did. Completely different.
Well, I'm going to contradict you right there. This looks a lot like Silver Surfer Black.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
when he goes and there's the like symbiote like gods guarding Null's gate, it looks just like that in my opinion.
That's what I like about it, though. They're like exploring. They're exploring it. You know, we're starting to see it more. It's more common, commonly
Right.
seen.
How cool would that be if that was actually the same place?
Yeah,
But,
that
like-
would be pretty cool.
Well, they are. So Silver Surfer Black was in the past, correct? And then this is like freaking supposed to be millions of years in the future.
Well, we're talking Kang
I
here,
know.
so there really is no concept of time. So this could be anywhere. Just saying.
Who knows at this point? I mean, the time jumping thing is actually kind of crazy, but
Yep,
So,
I
yep.
don't know. Somehow or
Yo,
another, Eddie's just sitting here debating, all the bad choices he made and how he left Dylan. So Dylan's up here just getting consumed by Bedlam, and somehow
which
or
we wouldn't
another,
have a Venom book without Eddie fucking whining about, man, if I did this better.
right?
Like,
Right?
fuck, Eddie, you are the most insecure fucking person on the planet.
This is
Right?
true.
Yeah, this emotional, the emotional theme definitely carried over from the Kate series with
Yeah.
Eddie. That's for
He's
sure.
got so much baggage, this guy.
You give
Even
insecure
all that-
people a lot of credit.
Yeah.
As insecure as Eddie is to say he's like the worst, it's like you give some really insecure people a lot of credit.
Yeah, fair enough.
He just needs a man up. Well, he mans up here and somehow or another figures out how to like get out of the garden and jump into another symbiote, which is this son of a bitch right here, the war symbiote. So I kind of like this. This is cool. It's
Dun,
just
dun, dun,
showing you like
dun.
other symbiotes that have been used for like other things, like how it's literally designed for like war. I thought that was pretty cool.
So
Anyone else get Space Knight vibes?
yeah,
Yeah.
big time Space
Yep.
Knight vibes. So this
Yep.
was him jumping like thousands of years into the future again.
Yeah.
And then the symbiote ends up killing the War Star symbiote. Ha! I don't know, man. It was pretty cool. I'm actually really digging how he's able to jump into these other symbiotes' bodies, kind of thing. I get like I said, I think in our chat, I get like that Ben 10 vibe where he's gonna have his own little Omnitrix thing, and he's gonna be able to fucking, I'm gonna yank this super symbiote from here, that symbiote from there, or whatever, and then have their abilities or whatever, right? I don't know. That's what I was like feeling from this.
Brian says, "Yeah, I got Telcar vibes too." Yeah, it did. You know, the way it talked like it was a computer, as you can see right here, it like counts down to like the mind sync with this thing. So it's like I don't know. It's definitely, it reminds me of Space Knight, and then Brian has a very good point. It's kind of like Telcar because they're basically like computers. I don't know.
Yeah,
Second printing
yeah.
that day.
because
Yeah, for
I
sure, second
remember.
print.
I remember like Eddie was able to, like, Telcar was able to pull up shit from the symbiote that we've never seen before that was in First Host, and did look like computer screens, and it was all 3D dimensional, and it was pretty cool.
They called Venom a
Yeah.
war symbiote in that one too.
It was a weapon. Yeah, for sure.
Or looking into the face of war or something like that.
Yeah, he didn't have he wasn't all lovey-dovey. Now, he's all puppy dog. Honestly, I love
This was kind of cool though.
dog. I missed that already.
I'm telling you, Brian, that'd be pretty funny if they did that as a second print. It's cool. It would be a
That
cool
would
cover.
make most sense anyways.
I like this because it seems like Eddie randomly jumped to this symbiote. It's not like he knew what he was doing. He just like randomly jumped to this, and like there's some sort of fucking war or some shit going on. So that was kind of interesting. It's like he's not fully in control of it. What else?
Which
we got
brings
here?
me to my biggest issue with this is he's not in control, and it's not. It's like the thing is a robot, and he's like pushing buttons and hoping it does something. And to me, it's not symbiotic whatsoever.
Yeah,
It's more like danger, Will Robinson is the vibe I get.
yeah.
This is like his it's a combat suit.
Yeah,
This
I mean,
is-
it's a very good point though. He was literally, you are the king in black. You just defeated Null, and then immediately he's just like, I don't know what the hell I'm even doing. I'm lost. But
Thank you.
I was
Eddie's
getting
Mall
that
was
vibe from
saying,
Superior.
I don't know a
What
whole
do you
lot about
mean?
the symbiote armor that Iron Man has. Is it kind of
That's
like
what I was
this?
going to say. Yeah, from Superior Iron Man. That's what I was
Jesus Christ.
totally felt like that.
Yes,
He's
but
the
that's
most nervous
that's
symbiote
extremis,
god.
isn't it?
Yeah, that is extreme.
That one wasn't Extremis. That one was the symbiote or whatever. It was based on symbiote
What are you talking about?
physiology or whatever. In Superior
actual
Iron
symbiote?
Man,
The sim
Yeah.
armor from Iron Man.
yeah, he actually
Yeah.
created, like, it's based on symbiote, the way their bodies function and everything, so he could just like slap it on. He kind of looked like it when Tony Stark had like the big giant jacked up symbiote. He kind of looked like the War Star symbiote.
This was cool though.
Yeah.
The return of the Mega Man blasters in some sort of a way.
Yeah,
Like this symbiote is definitely completely different than what we're used to. It's like pretty much built for war. And then right here, it makes some sort of explosion. It doesn't really specify, but it's just an explosion. But you got to give it up for Brian Hitch, man. He has had bodies flying in every panel, almost in every page of every book. Dude,
This
I don't know.
one was kind of weird.
I don't know. I don't know if you guys saw the original art video we did, but Kelsey had a couple pieces of his, and like they're huge, like ginormous drawings, and that kind of made me appreciate Brian
A little
Hitch's
more
art.
respect, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, man, you got to see it, man. You got to see these things. They're freaking ginormous, and it's intense. But
Yeah.
just
I will
drawing
say that
wise,
the
like
art looks really good.
it's
I
grown.
think that last panel I felt was a little off. Like he had like these tiny little legs and these massive arms. Looked like a big fucking gorilla in this one.
He's
So
just backhanding the
his
piss out of
art was
everybody.
kind of like I said. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's like he was drinking too many bottles of wine. Because we all know Brian Hitch likes his wine.
Sipping, straight
Yo,
sipping.
he's
So, what did you guys
this.
think about this?
I thought that this panel or this character that they did not build on enough is the coolest looking thing ever
What's up,
to
John?
come out of this series. I wanted this guy to be a character, some substance that they use, but then they just throw him out the fucking window, and I'm like, are you
They
fucking
give him,
kidding me? It
they give
looks
him the
so
alien
cool.
treatment.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Sigourney Weaver
yeah.
out the fucking air.
when I first saw this, I literally thought like, shit, dude, here's another character. Like, and this guy kind of reminds me of Bedlam. Number one, the legs. He's got the Bedlam legs, and then he's just red. So
Yeah.
it was like,
See, this
okay,
is
is
what I
this like
don't
a
understand.
different version of
Why
Bedlam,
can't
or what?
Yeah. So like Eddie's in this symbiote, he's piloting it right now, and he's going around. He's like, well, actually, I don't want to fight this guy because this guy's basically they kind of dubbed him Overkill, kind of, not really, but why can't he just jump into this guy? Be like, wow, that guy looks way better, and he just fucking, I'm just gonna go jump into that guy, you know? Like I don't understand. Why can't he just do that so he didn't have to go through all that fighting? So that shit didn't make any sense to me.
This is a threat. Like he didn't even give him a chance to be like, is this friend or foe? He just kind of, oh, there's a window. Let's blow out that window and bye. You know.
Well,
I was
let's
gonna be
look
like,
at
what's
that.
up, Chief?
Here it
Whee!
is, right here. Straight up gives him the Sigourney Weaver treatment.
Yeah, there's literally zero interaction with him. He just sees it. He's like, fuck, I'm not fighting that thing, and then he just blows him out
But
the window.
dude, did you catch this though? Where is it at? One of these panels is too small to see. Oh, right here on the main panel of the red symbiote guy, Venom says that's a red one. So there's another movie homage. You sons of bitches.
But just because it's red doesn't mean it's like evil.
Yeah, it don't
You
matter.
could
He
be like
done.
Clifford the Big Red Dog, man. Be nice.
Oh no, he
Yes.
done. Fold him up.
Honestly, I was thinking that symbiote didn't even have like a mind. It was just probably just standing there minding its own
Yeah.
business. And this fucking
It's like
guy
a sentry.
just assumed the worst and, you know,
Right?
just treated him like shit, right? He didn't even talk to the guy or say hi. And he's like,
So
okay, I'm just going to
annoying.
fuck your life. You don't know if he's got
Right.
kids at home and a wife and family and shit, man. Like, you don't know. This guy some asshole just comes up from behind him and fucking is like, suck a punch. You out. Fucking, you know what?
Right?
Eddie
Or-
Brock's
The
an
next
asshole.
issue, they should show a panel of that red guy's like funeral real quick. So here's our introduction to Kang into the series, and him and Eddie pretty much. Kang already knows Eddie, which I thought was kind of interesting. So he's talking to him like, "Oh, hey, what's up, dude?" And Eddie's, like, "Who the fuck are you?" So
Yeah,
that was kind of interesting.
I said I love how he talks to him like he's a 2-year-old lost in Kmart. Like he's just like toying with him the whole time. And he's like, "You are nothing, peasant." Like the whole time. And there's Eddie's like, "Oh, I got this all figured out." And Kang's like, "Do whatever you want. You're gonna lose anyways, bitch." Like I can just imagine the soft tone, the soft ass tone. Like he's not even worried about anything. Like he already knows everything's gonna happen before it does. And then Eddie's trying his hardest. Oh my god. But anyways, proceed.
It's super frustrating for Eddie, though. You can just tell that this guy is basically telling him, like, talking all this shit. And obviously, Eddie's not being able to, like, even any of it to sink in because all he sees is the Avengers fucking one of their A-lists right in front of him.
Oh, for sure.
He's thinking more about how am I going to defend myself? Not so much, why are you here?
I'm thinking more
Right.
about I'm going to start reading every voice of his in a soft voice.
Yeah, you should because it reads better
Just
that
like
way,
a
dude.
feminine voice, like what the fuck y'all think y'all doing here? This was pretty freaking interesting. So I don't know if you guys caught this, but the symbiote makes fire. Like he's got fire cannons for arms. So that's kind of fucking interesting. There was two things that we're going to go over. This right here, the symbiote just makes fire blasters with its fucking arms. So there's that. And then we're about to go into Lethal Protector, and there's something to do with electricity in there. Just kind of that was just like both of them just kind of throw me off. Like what the fuck? So we're starting to forget all the rules of the symbiotes here, and just they're just going all in. Flamethrower symbiote.
Yeah, we're just
Sure.
supposed to assume that they've all freaking advanced so far ahead, right? They're just
Yeah, I
assuming
guess
we know that.
just
Hmm.
unspoken. Once
But
Noel arrived, they
anybody,
all
this is not a first reader friendly shit right here. You cannot be a first time
yeah,
reader
you're
and
gonna be
watch
lost.
this and then read this and be like,
Yeah,
oh
you're
yeah,
gonna be lost.
symbiotes can shoot fire. Fuck.
Yeah,
Mhm.
dude. This whole
But
next panel is like major Star Wars vibes, like force choking and
yeah,
lightsabers and shit.
which I thought was kind of funny because Kang's basically talking to Eddie like you don't even you're not even being true or whatever the hell. You don't even know what you're doing. Oh, I forgot. So I left a few panels out, but eventually Eddie was like, "All right," and he turns back into the version that we first saw at the beginning of the book. So he
Right.
doesn't stay this war symbiote. He turns back into that version. But I left that out because y'all need to go out and buy
Which
this shit, so
leaves
that
me
way it's not
another
sitting in your
million
house.
questions.
Yeah, like this
What's
this
that?
panel is
Let's
super
bring
Star
that up.
Warsy.
Let's bring that
You
up.
see
Yeah,
the
sorry, Matt.
lightsabers and shit. Oh, there we go. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, like here's the
Yeah,
regular Eddie symbiote, and then he like fucking on guard. He says like, dude, it's like super retro
I
right
thought
here. But
I thought
anyways,
I sent that picture. I meant to send it, so that's my fault. But the other two, where Kang eventually like chops him up and just tells him, you will never be able to defeat me. And yeah, there it is, right there.
yeah,
Guys,
That's a
this
neat.
is this has been like
That's a cool.
2 years in the making since we first saw the panel from the free comic book day.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's crazy.
They've been teasing Kang a long time, but
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
this was an odd little insert here. How they're like sword fighting.
So basically, you know, Kang basically talks Eddie down, chills him out, and then he kind of goes into the room and starts talking to somebody, like, oh, everything is going to plan, blah blah blah, and then lo and behold, it's your fucking boy.
Meridius.
Yeah.
So that was so obvious. I knew as soon as they showed Kang was talking to somebody else, it's like, dude, it's Meridius. It's got to be Meridius. And sure enough, it was
He's
Meridius.
just
So I felt
moving
like
the
that was,
pieces.
but it's just ridiculous. He's just jumping all throughout time. Like, what the hell? What is going on
Hmm.
right now?
They are
Hey,
Time
shout out to
Lords.
everybody that's still here with us, by the way. Talk
Yeah.
shit in the group
Yeah.
chat. Down here, talk shit. I'll bring it up. Tell Katie she's beautiful and that you love her.
Boom.
Everybody.
Hey, Katie.
I know you haven't said a word.
Stop. Yo,
Because she hates
she's
it too.
yeah,
She's just
she's
not
fucking
saying it.
speechless.
Let
She's
it out.
boiling inside.
It's just
She's
like
If you got hate in your
boiling.
heart, let it out.
this. It's killing you.
Mm.
Well, we're at the end here, so let's hear it.
Well,
Katie, we're gonna force this out of you. What's your thoughts on this
but
issue and series so far? You're muted, by the way. You're
you're
muted.
muted.
Uh-oh.
That's
It's
why
like
you're so
this.
quiet.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Oh no. She's having Jeb problems.
Yo, you don't want those kind of problems.
All right. Well, hey,
No,
while she's figuring that out, Matt, unleash your hate, son. Unleash your hate.
I just didn't like how Eddie wasn't in control most of this issue. He was like,
there you
oh,
go.
there she is. There she is.
We'll
Sorry,
come
I
back.
switched
To you.
mics.
Yeah.
We'll
Go
come
ahead.
back
Go
to
ahead.
you. No.
Do you
Keep
want me to
going, Matt.
go?
Keep going, Matt.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. So I just didn't. I liked how it was. How this whole preface of him being trapped in the Garden and he wasn't in control. I really wanted more of the Bedlam villain conflict to keep going, whereas this is kind of like a filler where he's like, oh, I'm gonna just like time jump into some random symbiote. I'm not gonna have like any control over it, and you're just gonna wing it. And then like I feel like this war character was like just something cool to fill in, where just to show that Meredith's behind the Kang thing too. I wasn't impressed. That's my overall solid 6 out of 10 for me.
That is not what I was expecting. 6?
6. Yeah,
All right,
well, like I said, I'm gonna be blunt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I totally get it. Let's hear it, Katie.
Coming back to what Jeb said earlier about why doesn't he just jump into like the red one? He was barely holding on to that one as is. He just randomly jumped into it and he's holding on so he didn't get pulled out. So I don't think he had the ability to control anything like that. But being Meredith at the end was like obvious. So.
Yeah, it was too obvious for me. I knew it was like if I turn the page and it's a completely different character, I'd be shocked. I'd be shook.
Shooketh.
Yeah.
Predictable for sure.
Yeah. I just caught this comment. Oh yeah, give me that upside down Venom logo.
Shit.
Dude, that's so funny to me. Ever since you pointed that out, Katie, that's all I look at. Every time I see Meridius, it's just the Venom symbol walking around, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Very true.
Jebby.
Okay, first of all, I'm gonna say this is probably the worst cover of the series. I hate this cover. I can't get enough. I hate this cover. Fucking sucks. Like out of all the covers so far, this one is the weakest. I think.
That 125 though.
No, that 125
is really nice.
The variant is
like that.
one of the nicest covers.
Thank you. I like that.
Gotta love these ones too. These also came with this series.
I did those up too.
I liked them. I don't know.
I did like how there was 4 covers for this issue. That was interesting.
Yeah.
So that thing's such a beauty. I'm just waiting for mine.
This one's gorgeous.
Yeah, man. It's just pretty.
Joe knows where it's at. Yeah, very simple.
Actually,
this might be the first incentive with Meredith. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, it is. Definitely is.
Yeah.
All the rest first, in second printing.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's say first
I do like it.
Body appearance.
Yeah, whatever, Eddie.
If you want to go that part. But yeah, I do like that variant for sure.
Yeah, it's the best.
Yeah, I did look good.
So, besides the fucking covers, what do you think about this?
Okay, so the whole, the overall, him doing the time jump, I'm glad he was able to do something instead of just sit in the garden. That was great. We were able to see his abilities have gotten stronger, him being able to manipulate the time. This time he wasn't just falling through space. This time it was and he's fucking quantum leap, but he wakes up in a new body, Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm old. Quantum leap was some shit, if you guys remember that. Anyways. So wakes up, but I was also hoping, like I said, I wanted some of that Omnitrix action, and I don't understand why he didn't be able to jump into the other symbiotes. I mean, obviously there was only him, that red one, because all the rest of the army dudes were fucking regular, alien dudes. So that also didn't make sense. So that red guy had to have been the main guard dude or something. I don't know. Meridius, we all knew that was going to probably happen with that. And I'm going to give it I'll give it a 7.5 or something. I don't know. At least some of the covers. The covers are the best part of the book.
All right. Well, geez.
Can I just put one little snippet on top of what Jeb just said? Did anyone notice? So issue 1 is God level, has 3,000% control over every symbiote, right? It's pretty apparent that he rules the symbiote universe, correct? He's just teleporting into everyone. Like the whole Beatles thing, like that was super apparent that he has it all like down pat. And every single issue since then, losing more control.
Yeah.
And it's getting kind of frustrating as the reader. Like we thought you were like no one could touch you, and now where you're like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like you just got your driver's license type shit.
Yeah.
Like when he got into this war thing, he should have went ballistic, not like, what does this button do? Like
Yeah,
that's
man.
not, that's
See,
what I want to read. I wanted to see him like unleash. Like, okay, you made it out the garden, you figured it out. Now let's see the skills that you've been building all these years. Like that was my biggest problem. Is like he just seems like an infant, and I was like, oh, dude, come on.
I feel like it's. Sorry, I have to get this out. I felt like as soon as he lost his body, you think he would have like transcended. You know what I mean? His physical form.
Yeah.
So he's got like the full blown. I'm in the symbiote now.
Right.
And now he seems weaker.
Yeah, exactly. That's my problem.
So to me, I took it as once he got into that thing, he was making it create fire and doing all this shit and just snuck into this thing and was like basically he got to the main guys of the ship like no problem, like so it was kind of funny to me that you guys are like, oh, what the fuck, he didn't know what he was I felt like he knew what he was doing with that, but as himself he does not know what he's doing, so it's like it's just weird, it just makes no sense. Like when he's that smaller Venom, he definitely doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. But when he was in that, he was like shooting little explosives, causing explosions, using fire cannons, all kinds of crazy shit. So it to me, this issue was pretty good. I liked it. There was if you really think about it, we're getting so many fucking symbiotic characters all throughout the series. If you really think about it, there's like a ton of characters just from the series. So that's always cool. We're getting more, use of the symbiote itself in the books. The whole them not having mouths all the time is just kind of weird, but that's just me being picky. My only gripe with this issue is Al Ewing's a good writer, but you can tell there's like a difference between the styles of him and Ram V. But at the same time, I feel like Ram V is slightly being held back, and that's not being disrespectful, but I just feel like there's something weird going on there. Like the thing I've come to figure out with this series is the two writers, it doesn't make sense for them to be having a book that comes out too slow. Like if there's any hype with any of these issues, by the time the next issue comes out, the hype's gone. And it's just coming out really slow, really, really slow. And it's like, you got two writers.
We waited 2 months for this.
Start cranking it out.
One of the reasons Ram V's so good is because he's like this generation's writer. Al Ewing is, he's a bit older.
He's good, but it's just
awesome.
It just makes no sense. Yeah, Ram V.
Yeah, I'm not sure that what their play is here.
Yeah,
I'm with you, Joe. We need more teeth. Like where's the teeth at? Bring them back.
Yeah,
like we had that one panel where Meredith revealed himself with the teeth and the tongue, and then what happened? Look, it's gone now.
I was so excited.
I think his whole plan is to absorb Eddie and then become Venom, something like that.
I was really hoping we'd have like a fucking slaughter fight by now, where it's like old school Venom Carnage going at each other, but it's going to be these guys.
Well, we're getting
Bedlam, I guess.
But it was so long ago that no one gives a flying piss anymore. So let's jump to the filler of this episode, shall we? Once again, thanks for everybody still hanging out. Appreciate it. I loved it. Yeah, it's cool, man. I'm not like overly invested in this. It's just I want it to be fun, and it's been fun. Love the covers, man. All the covers. Let me get back to this.
Oh yeah, covers are great. Covers are great.
They're classics.
I agree.
Covers are great.
The next one's really cool. The issue
story's great.
So
I don't like that they didn't give us any incentives. Come on now, guys.
That's okay.
Yeah. It is not okay, Joe. Don't say it's okay. It is not okay.
Hey, that John Boy coming out though is pretty sweet. That one's coming.
Okay.
So
Yes,
More
that
John
thing
Boy.
is
More John
killer.
Boy.
yeah, the last two are John Boy. So you're good. You're
More
good.
John
You get your
Boy,
fix.
more segment covers. We'll be golden, baby.
Man, that's
Gold.
actually something I was
No.
surprised about. So that Bedlam cover, I thought it was going to be something else. Yeah, fuck
That
you,
is a
Ryan
slow
Hill.
cover.
So check this out. This is eventually supposed to be a cover.
Oh,
as per
good
Felix.
Lord, what is this? See, this is why we need to get together
Yeah.
beforehand.
That's the one. See that? Make that a cover. That should have been the 125. Damn it.
Yeah,
I thought that is supposed
So-
to be a cover coming up.
it's supposed to be a cover coming up, but I thought that's what this segment was going to be, and then I got pleasantly surprised with the Baby Shark
Bedlam.
cover.
Baby
Yeah.
shark. Do, 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 do,
Anyways,
do, do,
that's-
do, do,
That's
do.
sharp. That's
Yeah,
sharp.
I love this. Eventually, I got a different phone. Yay!
Yay.
Oh yeah, you
Upgrades.
the world, baby. So to pick up from where this last left off, your boy. Oh my God,
He's having
What's
a
his
bad day.
the bug guy. The bug
Yo.
guy pretty much did the number on the symbiote
The
here.
most
and,
powerful fucking symbiote destroyer on the planet,
at the
aka
top of
Humbug.
the list. I can't believe I forgot his name. That's a
You
fucking.
can't fuck with Humbug. I'm gonna say it again,
They're
Humbug.
writing a movie about this guy right now, and I'm forgetting his name. Like,
I have literally just said his name 3 times.
yeah, Humbug.
Where's
Am I
your
losing
tattoo of humbug? You
I'm
gotta
just
I
saying,
fucking
I'm a
just said
poser.
Humbug like 6 times.
humbug.
Fuck
Humbug.
Still waiting on my CGC label. So basically, Eddie thinks the symbiote's dead or some shit. He's about to just throw it in the furnace. I don't know what he's doing here, but
He's trying to warm
it's,
up.
alive. Yeah, I just
He's a
skimmed
good
through
boy.
this. Don't give me shit, man. I just skimmed through this. This is just like this is filler.
This is just old school
But
Eddie
sprinkles on it. Yeah,
before the symbiote talked days.
yeah, exactly. That's another thing. Like,
No, but
This-
seriously, like this is like
different
pre,
from
pre
the actual
this is like pre it's like preschool level Venom though. I don't I feel like it's
Yeah.
it's a children's book. It's not written for adults.
This is when Venom still got like nasty with people though, and when
Yeah,
he still
and that's
thought
what I
like that's what I like about it. He still shows his teeth, and he's just like, why would I let these B-listers freaking kick my ass? I'm Venom. I should be able to fucking take these guys. What am I doing? And then he's just like figuring it out along the way.
Yeah.
It was cool
But-
to see him fighting the Hydra man, and like
That was the highlight of this. That was the highlight.
Yeah. And the thing that was funny about it, it reminded me of the 90s, like the original Venom stuff. So here's just more of them fighting around, you know. We'll just take a second and enjoy it. The bottom panel, the face plant.
Yeah, he got
So-
he got owned, but he's still
This right here, this reminds me of 90s Venom, like to a fucking T. He like hits him with the sud truck or whatever, and then gets a
Yeah.
nail gun for whatever reason, and starts shooting
popping
the
his
pop-
bubbles.
Yeah, starts popping the bubbles.
Why does he need a nail gun? He can just make nails with the symbiote. I don't understand that.
Why
But
not just
whatever.
bring him?
It's
Sit him out?
I don't know. I did not enjoy this issue either.
This is the Eddie. This is the Eddie that was a fucking just a bull in a china shop Eddie. That's who this
Just-
was, and that's why I like this. He was just like, you know what? I'm gonna go in head first and then see what happens. I might fail, but I'll come back and finish it later.
Oh, here's a
I feel
nail
like
gun.
Jeb is incapable of not liking a Venom issue.
That's not true. That's not
Dude,
true.
humbug right here. Right here, you're witnessing,
Guys,
ladies and gentlemen. He's
Thought
going
Savage
straight to the
Avengers
top.
was weak.
A-list.
Dude, this is the
Dude, don't
worst
even get me started on
costume
that.
on the planet. Worst costume for a villain ever. Like he got that shit at Payless. Oh my
He
god.
looks like he thinks he's a straight badass in that last panel.
Yeah.
Golly.
He looks like every cartoon loser ever.
Oh my
You
gosh.
gotta
it's such a
appreciate the
bad-
art, though. You
And
gotta
then-
appreciate the art.
No, I
That's
love
good.
the
Like-
art.
He looks terrible and he gives Venom an ass whooping. I just don't get it. I don't
Yeah.
get it at all.
So here we go. Here's
Look at
round
that
2.
back.
All right, we're now 2 issues in,
Yo,
and Venom.
look at
is
that ass
still-
and back. That's a big
Well,
back. Whew.
my thing's blocking. I'm sorry, I can't see it, but I'm sure there's some cake right there. We got round 2. And then this is what I was talking about earlier. Where are we at here? Like I said, the artwork in this is pretty cool. I do like the way this guy draws.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I'll give it. The artwork is good, but
And this idiot blows himself up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Typical. Like this has got
Yeah.
such the '90s vibe to it. So right here. So correct me if I'm wrong, but the only thing that really had any type of effect on the Grendel symbiote and stuff like that was electricity, like Thor, right? He was able to
right. Yeah.
even shock Null at the core of the planet of the symbiotes one time. So here Venom is like, oh, I can just play with electricity and manipulate it and just
Well,
uses
he
it to
does in the
shock.
future.
Yeah. Not
Yeah,
accurate at all.
yeah.
Well,
But
eventually he does.
the whole Kate series like kind of muddied everything up, but it's kind of a good thing because
Yeah.
technically,
Well,
yeah.
the way he
Now,
beat Symbiote Gargan in Beyond is when he broke into the thing, powered up his big laser thing, and then shot him with like broke into
yeah,
electricity grid, and then blew him away.
right. Yep,
Yeah.
he sure did.
So this
So
was
yeah,
like,
okay.
I
It,
just love all the Walkmans.
that's a yeah,
That shit's
but this
hilarious.
this is a little glimpse, like a little taste of like where we're actually seeing the new Venom storyline and history, bleeding into the classics. So since you put it in that perspective, I totally get it now. Jeb, you're a scholar and a gentleman. So
Yo,
anyway,
Yeah, he is.
the gum and teeth
Venom
ratio.
lets him off.
It's
Venom
the
lets him
best
off.
fucking part about this. He draws Venom so good. It just bothers me that it's not this way in other books.
Yeah, it definitely looks
Yeah,
retro. I like that. Very 90s.
yeah,
He's got that Bagley feel to it. He's got the right fucking mouth. I don't know. It just looks so good.
Yeah.
And this part's
definitely
pretty
does.
interesting because in the solicitations for issue 3, which issue is this? 2 or 3? 3.
Two.
2.
Two.
So issue 3, where Michelina said or whatever, Michelini or how do you say his name?
Michelin
Michelini.
tires.
Yeah, Michelin.
Close
Yo,
enough.
Tires.
so he said in the verb, like I quote, blah blah blah. They're talking about giving Venom a new look and powers in the next issue. So I don't,
Yeah,
and they're talking
I
about him
did see
getting
that.
new powers here, basically, or losing weaknesses.
Yeah,
Okay.
so is this where he starts to become like
Thank you,
needs his
Eddie's mullet.
personality?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Brian Park, I totally agree with you. But yeah, maybe they'll show something of him way back in the day doing something that we're seeing him do now, as Jeb pointed
Sure.
out,
Yeah,
which is a damn good point because being the '90s comic and all just threw me off. So let's fucking get
yeah. Woo!
Carnage
Let's
issue 2,
go.
written by Ram V. This series is on a fucking roll. Okay, pardon my language.
Monster
It's on
book.
a roll, dude. I love this series. Love this series.
The artwork is
forgetting-
amazing.
Yes, it is. I'm forgetting the name of the cover artist. If any of you guys want to shout it out, if not, I can
That's
hear
Kunkka.
Josh right now. Yeah,
Okay.
Punka.
That's
Relax,
Josh's
Josh.
boy.
relax,
Josh loves this guy.
Loves
He would,
him.
he
Yeah,
would marry him.
for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Without
So
question.
we definitely gotta pay respect to these covers here because this shit is pretty intense. Just sets
Yes.
the tone. So this is
Mr.
funny.
Spock!
Mr. Norrin Rad, I need to show him this. He loves the spot, and man, what an
There's a
issue.
good reason.
We'll get to that.
Spot's a badass.
Yeah,
Not here,
it's
but
Such a cool
as
character.
you guys are pointing out earlier, like he is blowing up in popularity because he's in
Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse too.
It's gonna be the
So-
main villain.
That's pretty cool, especially with that animation. That shit's going to be pretty wild.
Man, I
Get
just
your-
love. Yeah.
Oh, look at this guy.
Go get your copy. Go get your copy, y'all.
That's also
Oh.
there's a piece of symbiotic history attached to that.
Yeah.
Go pick up your copy, bro.
Look
And
at
a
that.
newsstand. Look at that.
Mhm.
Yes. Look, go dollar bin surfing. You might pick some up. These are gems.
Dude,
yeah, as
the
soon as
yellow cover.
as soon as he popped up and Jeb helped me out.
Man, like a week ago, like less than a week ago, his first appearance at a 9.8 was like $300. You could get it
Oh.
easy,
Am I muted
$300.
now?
No, I hear
Can
you.
you hear
No,
me?
I hear you fine. But like I said, like his first appearance of Spawn was like
Good luck.
$300 at a 9.8.
Hello?
Now it's like $1,200, bro.
I hear
Am
you,
I
Matt.
here? Yo,
Oh,
I hear
okay.
you. You're
Sorry,
good.
like my
You're
screen
good.
like
Yeah,
froze
you
for
were
a
lagging
second.
Yeah.
out for a second. Yeah.
So it's crazy.
weird.
Like, yeah, it's just crazy. I just remember my first like time I really liked the Spot is when he was going after some Russian dudes that freaking like killed one of his family members, and he was just like taking them out one by one. Just then they were all running for their lives and like he's coming, and he would just come out of the Spot, snap the guy's neck. He was fucking cold, like he lost it, and he was just like coming out and just fucking was like just out of nowhere would show up and kill these mobster guys, and they were all just terrified, and you could just feel it. Like Spot is a scary guy because it doesn't matter, he could come from anywhere if he wanted to, right?
I remember,
Right.
yeah, I remember you telling me
Omnipresence.
about that. I do remember you telling me about that. So Carnage
They're
pretty much wants that power, and that's what this is all about.
Ah,
He fucking gets it, baby boy. He gets it.
I love
God
how he
damn,
looks
does
in
he
these
get
panels.
it?
So
Yeah.
dope.
So this was all shown in the preview. So if you all haven't seen this, I don't know what the hell to tell
yo,
you.
and then we get Kenneth
But
Neely
this-
jumping on his leg.
This
God,
right here.
that panel is so sick.
Yeah.
So sick.
It's right up
It
there.
really is.
I put the two panels together with him, and when he blew up the politician guy, ripped them apart. It's right up there with
Yes.
that one.
Dope.
I just
Yeah.
love
It's
that. He's
amazing.
just shredding these dudes.
It looks
But-
so sick.
You can't kill the Spot, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
Which I thought was kind of interesting because let's skip to it.
There.
He goes over here and acquires this little Spot thing, and what is it, like Spot's severed head is like talking to him. I may have left that out. Go buy the goddamn
Yeah.
book.
You can't kill me. I will return. I have this spotted dimension. And he's like, yes, I'm counting on it.
Dude, he's just on a rampage. He's just leveling the fuck up left and right.
He's
Left and
he's
right.
building. He's building.
Can someone
Well,
explain the
trading.
spiral though?
Yeah.
I guess
See,
it's
that's
his
again,
still-
I don't get it.
I guess it's
I,
like
I do
he's-
not I do not approve of the spiral. I understand that it's the
The only
image that
reason-
Donnie has created, but why does he still have it if Noel's not using him as a puppet? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
The
I agree.
only
100%.
reason I think about it is because he's bonded to the Grundle symbiote to begin with, and then we still got freaking Plague out there, who's definitely connected to Null and all that. So there's some sort of. It reminds me whenever I see that on him, it's just that looming threat that Null could come back, Carnage can do whatever the fuck he's trying to do and bring Null back, like something.
I hope to God when
Okay.
we see Plague again, he's like sitting on like a chair on top of thousands of dead bodies or something. Because he's got to be eating a lot of people within this time span. There's got to be a lot of people that were food. And this, it's been like 2
I
years
wonder
or
if that
whatever,
would make
right?
him look different.
I don't
Such
know.
a cool
but-
character. Such a cool
Yeah.
character.
If we don't see him in here, I swear to God, I'll be shocked. But
Mhm.
I like how the artist here, he pretty much tries to help Carnage out, ends up losing his hand, and Carnage is just so like casual about it, like yeah, whatever, and just like doesn't even offer to help.
to Detective
Meanwhile-
Jonathan Shade.
And this guy, Carnage did put him back together, and he's still like I guess bonded with part of Carnage. So I just think it's funny that the serial killer that's with Carnage is like
Yeah.
losing limbs to help him, and Carnage is not even like trying to help him like get his limbs back. So that's
Yeah,
funny.
you
But this
either,
guy's good to go.
What's weird is who he's talking to.
Eddie's mullet. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if I agree with that either. It's not marketing. Carnage sells no matter what.
Like I said, boys, I think there's still some. It just reminds me of like somehow or another Null's. He's the threat's real, baby. The threat is real. Let's move on. So Mr. Shade here keeps having all these violent urges, which I thought was
man.
kind of fun. Just keeps like screaming and shit in public.
That's
But
okay.
this,
I feel I've been at work like this. I get intrusive thoughts all the time. That's nothing new. This is actually the most
you chill
down-to-earth
out.
comic book that we have. This is real life.
This is real life, bro. This shit is brutal. Like, look at that panel right there. Like, just
That's
stab
right,
that dude
dude.
right in the eye with a pen.
Pen
Yeah, we
right in
haven't
the
seen
eye.
anything close to that. All we saw was Homeboy from the Sons of Anarchy get shot, and I don't even think they fully even showed that.
Yeah, you had to assume that happened.
Yeah, just assume it was very bloody. So
Yes, right.
Oh yeah.
now he's
Oh,
going to
yeah.
crime scenes, and he's still having these violent urges. You know, he just keeps
Intrusive
imagining
thoughts.
like beating the piss out of everybody. So
Yo,
the Carnage symbiote that's within him starts telling him like, "Hey, I know what they're doing. I know where they're going to be. Yada yada yada." So now they're both like after Carnage. So whatever that's about, why would the Carnage symbiote willingly be like, "Yeah, let's go
because
plans."
the voice said his name was Cletus. Just call me Cletus.
Who?
So-
He asks the voice in his head what he can call him,
Oh,
and
yeah,
the
yeah,
voice
yeah,
says
yeah.
he can call him Cletus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we're really fucking. We have no idea what's going on. So is like Cletus's codex finally back? Because last time we saw Cletus,
The
he was
Carnage
dust.
symbiote purge himself of Cletus?
I don't
That's
think
what-
it intended to give him something with a conscious.
Yeah,
consciousness.
I think that was a whoopsie on Carnage's part.
May have been. But dude, look at your boy Kenneth. Kenneth Neely. He's up here just struggling. He wants it so badly for the symbiote to like give him any kind of like respect. And he's just not getting
Props.
it. He's just
No,
bleeding all
no.
over himself like an idiot.
He's
I
kind of
love the
pathetic,
fact-
actually.
I love the fact that the Carnage symbiote is just allowing it. Like,
I hope every
Like,
issue
Like that's
he
just a
loses
flesh
chunk.
wound.
Yeah,
yeah, look at him.
just
The
nothing
symbiote's
but a
just
flesh
chilling.
wound.
Symbiote's
I
chilling,
just
like,
want
I
him
ain't
to
trying
like
hear that
every issue lose a little piece. You know, gets a
Yeah.
finger cut off or an ear cut off, and just keep losing pieces while he's hanging out with Carnage. That shit would be hilarious.
shit. That would be pretty funny.
That
So
would be
far,
nice, yeah.
though, it's just funny to me that Carnage is just denying him at every fucking turn. Like, oh, you sacrificed your hand for me? Whatever. Wrap yourself up, bitch. Let's go.
Walk it off,
a mere-
pussy.
And then,
it's
yo,
a mere flesh wound.
But look, this goes back to the spiral shit I was talking about, you fools. Look at this.
I guess it
The
does
threat is
explain it
real.
a bit.
The threat is real. So, once again, man, I'm just going to sidetrack myself. Let's give it up for the fucking interior artist of this series, man. This whole series. Bravo.
You gotta do it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Bravo.
More Carnage. More.
I'm
it's
loving
solid.
this series.
So basically what we find out is that Carnage got a little taste of superpower, God power, and then he lost it all to Eddie. And now he's super pissed. And he's like, fine, if I can't be a god, I'm going to kill the gods.
Yeah.
That is badass.
It's
Dope.
definitely it definitely makes sense. I've kind
Yeah,
of
man.
figured,
Kinda has
you
a-
know,
Kind of God Butcher vibes.
And that's where he's going. He's going down that
Yeah.
path.
yeah, it definitely is. Thinking about it.
And now
Once again,
he created
props
the
to
rainbow.
the
I mean,
artist.
the portal.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm not even sure what he's about to do with all this. But I do like that Homeboy comes running up. So hopefully the next issue we get some sort of a fight, some sort of showdown. Maybe Kenneth will lose another limb. You know what I mean? That's what I'm hoping for.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do a fucking
Yeah.
standing ovation for the next issue, for the next review.
He's gonna make a big sword out of his hand or some shit, and he's gonna cut off Neely's head. But that's probably not happening. So basically, what we've come to is that Carnage has been taking pieces to create some kind of portal.
Basically,
cool,
and
man.
at the same time, he is the most powerful he's probably ever been. Seriously,
Yeah.
So
which is crazy.
why couldn't?
Because go
What
ahead.
you
Go ahead.
saying?
No, I was gonna say
Mhm.
why couldn't the interior artist do the variant cover instead of this?
Yeah. I'm sorry. That sucks.
Hey
I was
I
man,
like, come
forgot.
on, Ron Lim. Ron Lim has better covers. Like this is so. Looks like a
and
3-year-old
the
did it.
colorist that did it, the colorist is phenomenal. If you really look at the
Yeah.
colors,
Yeah, the
Yeah.
colors look really good, the shadows and everything, but just it's so 2-dimensional. It's not
Yeah.
even like
That's the
3D. Like
only.
it's very 2-dimensional. I don't like it. But
And there's no
whatever.
ratios coming up for this book either. The next
Yeah.
2 issues,
yeah,
there's no ratios. So
there's V
Mhm.
covers at least, so there's that.
yeah.
Which is weird. So I don't know if you guys have noticed, but this kind of speaks volumes, if you ask me. 2 comic shops that I've gone to have stacks of the Venom series. They got a bunch of either issue 1, second prints, whatever it is. Like if I go into a comic shop right now, I can get issue 1 to probably up to 8 right now, whether it be
Yeah.
first prints, second prints, or variant.
To
Which
be fair
sucks.
though,
That
like
shit is not selling.
Kate's and
Yeah,
Stegman's
that's
like
true.
run was like
It's hard to
super,
follow.
super big, right?
Very hard to follow.
Yeah, very hard to follow, but you also think about it. So in the 3rd issue, they introduced Null. And then boom, we didn't see Null for like a year or whatever. And everyone kind of started forgetting about Null. And then boom, he comes back in Silver Surfer Black. And then next thing you know, everybody's running to go buy all the second prints and everything. And and then all of a sudden all these books are shooting up in price, just going huge. So I kind of feel like this could be kind of the same thing. Something big's going to happen, and then they're all going to go running back and grabbing all the, back issues.
I would love to see that because it would just be humorous to me. Plus, it's my favorite character. I would like to see him do well. People are actually into this shit.
Yo,
But
how awesome is this? This second print.
I do love that second print.
I still need that. I need that. I need that.
This is the only one I could find.
That's a good one. I need that one.
This literally the only one I could find. I wanted like 3. I couldn't find any anywhere.
I could have gotten 4, but one of them had they got the second print little white stuff.
Get a good look, everybody.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I want that one. Hey, Eddie's don't get me wrong, I love Ron Lim, and that's why I expected his cover art to be way better than that. I actually have a lot of Ron Lim covers, and I met him in person, and he's a true gentleman. So nothing against Ron Lim. I just think that this variant cover could have been so much better.
Yeah, you win some, you lose some.
I agree, man. I agree.
Fuck it.
And Adam, your comment right here. I feel like the shops are getting the variants for the hardcore Venom collectors all over the place, but they're not getting a lot, and they're most likely already on somebody's pool list. So yeah, that makes sense. If you check online for the variants, dude, you're gonna find an ass ton.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
That's so funny, man. I've been watching.
It's like I said, man. It's kind of sad because usually we're all a lot more excited, but like the Venom series has not made me excited.
It's too far in between that the issues are coming out, and I seriously feel like Carnage is coming out at a faster rate.
And it sucks because everything got pushed back a whole month. It feels like fucking waiting for issue 25 all over again.
It's
right.
It's
through
not
COVID shit, right?
It's not consistent enough to hold everybody's attention. And
yeah, man.
But to your point, Joe, I mean, we got 2 writers. This should be coming out twice as fast. I don't get what the whole.
You should get 2 issues a month.
Here's the thing right here. Do a fucking legacy numbering Web of Venom. Where did that go?
Boom.
And why the fuck
man,
did they make
absolutely.
issue one?
I love Web of Venom. It was a nice little freaking. You could do anything in it too. That's the great thing. You can literally do anything in it. You could have prequel. You could have future. You could have. They could talk about Aaliyah Bell again in the freaking Web of Venom. That character that disappeared.
Dude, they can do so much with it. It makes no sense to me. You got 2 freaking writers in one book that's coming out 2 months at a time.
It will sell. We all know it will sell. It will just. I don't know. This run's been frustrating because it only comes out every once in a while, and yeah. And of course, like every issue is kind of like and Matt's right, man. It's like lackluster. You get into it, you're like super excited, and there's a couple things that are really, really, really cool, but then there's not enough to keep you like
Hooked.
super excited, like keep you like, yeah, that intense feel. I think the War Star symbiote looked kind of cool. I think it's neat. I thought, if you can jump into other symbiotes and do shit like that, I think that would be cooler. Because then, he's the King in Black. He can do all the super duper space shit. I do like the street level Dylan story better than I am liking the space shit or the future shit.
I wholeheartedly agree with you on that.
I think that the time wait the waiting period it makes it so much worse. I feel like if this was a bi-weekly release, I would have been like, all right, yeah, solid 8 out of 10. But the fact that I had to wait 2 months and this is what we got, it's like you spent all that time and we still got a dumpster fire. Like, what's going on here, guys? Like I am such a fan. You're letting me down. Like, I rushed to the store. I first one in line. I got all my variants. I'm ready to go, and I open it, and it's like, oh, Eddie, I don't know what I'm gonna fucking do with my life. Me, like, come on, let's move on.
And that's one of the reasons why I was, I'm enjoying Lethal, because at least it's a lot better than like the boring shit that's been going on.
Yeah, Lethal, you can just go into it as mindless fun.
Enjoy it. Yeah, it's made for the 90s kids, man. It's made for the 90s kids. It's just a fun read. I don't know.
Well, check it out. We're at 58 minutes. We can go over a little bit over an hour, but I know you boys have some new pickups you guys show off. So let's run
the best cover in the
ladies and gentlemen. The best cover.
I like that one, dude. No, not ever. I don't know about that, Jeb, but it's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, this one's a good one. I like this. It's not a bad. Bad read. It's kind of cool. I love Weapon H. Okay, I don't care what anyone says. I think he's a great character, and they're finally expanding. They're finally expanding on him, man. They're finally doing something with him, and he's gonna be super OP, and that's awesome. Like I said, he's just.
Unfortunately for me, the colors on that cover are just really bland.
Yeah, the yellow and shit. You're right. It's boring, but at least it's one of my favorite fucking anti-Venom covers to come out, other than the car. The car cover is the next. Yeah.
So
that was okay. Yeah. It's okay. It's all right.
That one honestly, 50 you got.
I like the
1 in 50.
The Romito. I thought that was pretty dope.
No, that one's all right.
It's classic.
All right. But yeah, the 1 in 50 is the banger. I think that this on the white background looks extremely good. Personally, very.
You got some red signatures on there. It look cool.
Yeah, it would look cool.
Really
But yeah, I like that one a lot. It's probably my favorite one of that series. I didn't read it because you told me it sucked, Jeb, so I didn't read it.
Yeah, I wasn't. It's not. I'm reading it, but it's not special. It's exactly like the last series, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of it.
I think it's cool. They basically let Weapon H be able to like adapt into like other gamma creatures, which I think is kind of cool. But who knows how long that's gonna last.
I was thinking these, Joe. Everyone else get the scrolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did get them. They're clean.
No,
those are clean. I like those. Okay, Katie said no.
No.
The Fortnite variant is actually really good.
How dare you spend money on that? She said.
I'm still saying this is actually a good cover, man. Like,
yes, I
love this cover. This is a fun cover. I don't know what the hell that guy's called, Big Mouth or some shit.
Yeah.
I don't know Fortnite, so I am not a closet Fortnite anything. I don't know shit about Fortnite.
I like it.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Pretty cool cover for sure.
Katie, got anything?
Yeah. I got one of my grails.
Grail!
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Oh, damn!
Everyone just look at that. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Damn, that is a ghost book. Ghost.
I gotta go get mine graded.
I'm just 1 in 75, ladies and gentlemen.
What a cover.
Mike Delmunden. 9.6.
Ooh.
God damn. I need to send mine in to get graded. That cover is so badass. So badass.
That one's baller as fuck for sure. And if she wants to share the price, it'll make you throw up.
Yeah. That doesn't make me want to throw. It makes me be like,
Fuck
yeah, get out.
I was in a bid war
Everyone's
with
just-
someone for a raw one that they estimated was a 9.2 plus, and ended up losing that one. But I saw this one that was up, presenting a couple days later. So I tossed a bid on it, and nobody else bid. So I got it for $250.
I gotta send it in, baby. I gotta send it in.
Oh
but
my god!
don't
What
worry.
a price tag!
Don't worry.
What
I'll
a,
get it.
What a price!
I'm
So
gonna get her
jealous of the
pressed and
price.
everything, baby.
Mhm.
No, okay. So my one of my bangers, one of the big ones.
That's a-
Yeah. Look at
Jeff is
that.
the king of the obscure. The king of the
I love
obscure. Look
it.
at that! Oh my gosh!
I love it. Dude, I was hunting for that
The
way back in the
PlayStation.
day. Yeah, and I finally came
Right?
across it and saw it was that big. I was like,
3,
nah, I'm paying
baby.
the price.
3 in the world, 9.8.
That's insane.
That's tremendous.
That's insane.
That's
Oh my
fucking
god!
tremendous.
What the obscure of the obscure.
Yeah, man.
I swear.
That is bad.
Leave
Why wouldn't
it to
CGC
Jeff to
just do
find
a,
the shit that no one else has. That's awesome.
Why wouldn't CGC just do a smaller slab? And
I
who
don't
the
know.
fuck
I
is-
like it in this, man. I like it in this. I just, what up?
There you
There
go.
you go, look at
Just put it on the
Yeah,
bottom there. Just
Yeah, man.
That's
Bring it
the
on there.
climax.
Yo, what
fire.
up? Damn.
Eddie's
sure.
mullet. That sure is. That sure is from a video game. I'm not sure
Mhm.
exactly which one. Spider-Man
Yo,
3?
I've got it right here.
Mhm, look at that.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
There it is. Look,
There you go.
she got it still in the packaging.
Damn, and that joint's got the
Oh,
olive
boom.
oil.
No,
God,
send it
damn.
send it in. Come on, it could be number 4.
it could be number
Number 4,
four.
9.8.
She could be holding number 4 right there.
Yeah.
That's slick. All right, so
That's
show
one
show
of
off
the
one
that's one
mine
of the
real quick.
grails now.
That
No.
was dope.
Got this
Yeah.
in from my boy Nicky Shits.
Nikki taking
God,
big
what,
shits.
what a cover. What
Taking
a
big
cover.
shits.
Nikki
Hell
taking
yeah.
some massive shits. Nikki.
Hit
He's
up
very
big
sticky.
shits.
It's fire.
He's very sticky, but he's got some fire ass slabs. He's got a couple other 9.8s I think he's got for sale.
For a store exclusive, that one's getting more and more rare.
Yeah, Keon. The Keon
I
variant,
just
baby.
really appreciate the artwork, man.
It's
The
just,
fact that he
yeah,
did,
he kills
Yeah.
it.
yeah.
Ar-
But dude,
from Arkham.
he
Arkham Comics.
Yeah.
but Dale Kawan should seriously be doing more Venom covers. It's fucking criminal
Oh yeah, for sure.
that he hasn't done more. I think maybe he's got 3 or 4 total. So get that man on some goddamn symbiote covers. All right, what else you all got?
Yeah.
So I didn't. I don't know if I showed this one off last time. Maybe I did, but I got this. I know I sent it to the group, but I got this one back recently. This is probably one of the ones I've been waiting for a while, but here she is.
Yeah. Woo!
Damn. God.
Not
Damn.
not many of those. That's a dual sign by the cover artist and interior right there. But they gave me the 9.6. They I pressed this twice. Unfortunately, still got the 9.6, but it's okay. I love it. It's never leaving my collection. So that's probably the biggest grail I've got recently.
Yeah, baby.
But I waited a long time for this one to come back because I met Clayton in person. Then he told me how rare this book is in general. And then when I found out Ramos was going to be at CGC, I sent it to see
Jumped on
Ramos. And yep, so this one's been cracked and signed twice now. So
That's awesome.
beautiful book. That's a grail right there.
Undisputed, pound for pound, unicorn grail.
Probably one of the rarest Carnage books on the planet.
Yo.
Definitely.
So I'm not I can't compete with that one, but got this bad boy, another character variant.
Yes.
There you go.
Second
Cool, very
print,
nice.
Red Goblin.
Very nice.
As
One
you
of my
guys can see, if you look up right up there, those are all character variants. The only ones I'm missing the anti-venom. That's gonna be a bitch now. It's like a $2,000 book. I fucking am kicking myself. I'm kicking myself, man.
Somebody just got that for cheap. I thought it was you.
Nah, I did not get one for cheap.
I
will never find one for cheap. I'm Canadian. We pay extra. It's like, you know what? You guys get free healthcare. Fuck you guys. You pay extra.
Got the wraparound.
and you
Joe.
wait in line for
He
10
got that
minutes.
wraparound cover.
Nah,
There you
I
go.
never wait in line. I work there. Fuck. Yeah, baby. I work in the hospital. I'll wait for
And a
fucking
fuck
shit.
back. Jabby's coming through.
No,
Right.
but let me tell you.
Thank you, Katie.
I got that null. I did pick that up finally, or not null. The gore.
Oh yeah,
cover.
look at that one.
Yeah,
Very nice.
got to
The
get the
gore?
black
There it
one.
is.
I finally got
the
the
third-
gore character cover.
Very nice. Second
That
print.
baby's coming.
That's a good one. I like that one a lot.
You got anything else, Jeb?
Yeah. I got my big book of the year so far.
What's that? Oh,
Lee,
yes.
look at that.
Look
at
at
that.
this.
Bring that up on full screen. Oh my
God
gosh.
Damn.
That is so gorgeous.
Hold it right there. I'm
That is
about
so
to.
gorgeous. Jesus.
I'd
Right,
like to
screenshot.
say thank you to Culture Shock Comics for doing a big trade with me. This thing cost me shipping.
Oh yeah.
Bro, that's a fat out to you blackout book, bro.
Dude, I'm about to black out. About to bang
This
my head
thing
on
cost me shipping,
real
people.
hard.
That's it.
Oh my gosh.
That's
That's
beautiful.
all it costs,
Oh my
baby.
gosh.
That is
That
beautiful.
goes so
God
good with
bless.
the blue and the blue label. Oh my god.
God bless the Instagram comic community.
Jeez.
Yeah, man.
What a book. Heavy hitter.
I gave him some heavy hitter books, and he'll do really good with them. But I mean, I'm not a Venom collector, man. The other shit is like, meh, it's all good. I was fine with
Mhm.
trading. I got another one. I got one. I don't need two. Meh, I got one. I'm good. But yeah, that's my big book of the year so far.
Yeah, I feel
Anything
like
else?
that's
Man, nah, that's it, man. Those are my three big books I got so far. Those are my
You didn't
babies.
get anything else in. Not one thing.
Oh
My God.
shit!
I'm about to
wait.
turn the
Give me
screen
1
off.
second.
Joe's like,
Well, while he's doing
is
that,
there anything else in?
and while he's doing
Look at
that,
That's
shout
beautiful.
out
Man.
to Comics
That is
Connect.
beautiful. Yes. That is a
Yo,
great
Shout out to
looking
Comics
cover.
Connect. Hold on 1 second, Jebby. Hold on 1 second.
Yo.
This was from the
yes.
giveaway. This is from the giveaway. It's original art by Scon. And
That's so cool.
I couldn't believe I fucking won this thing. I woke up to a message like, you won. I was just like, word? Okay. Fuck yeah.
That's sick.
So
That is so sick.
check out Comics Connect. He's got all kinds of original artwork for your eyes to take in.
Mhm.
Yo. Okay.
All right,
One of
Jeb.
the holiest. This fucking thing. Shout out
There
to
you
old man Venom.
Oh wow! Look at
There
that!
you go.
Look at that!
I had to remind them.
Yo.
You fucking free healthcare having
One to
son.
find. Those are the Italian
Yeah.
variants.
The panini.
That's very nice.
Yes,
Got a
sir.
sign, baby.
That's so
Yes,
sick.
sir.
That's sick, bro. I have to say
That's a good one.
thank you, brother. Thank you.
Hey, thank you. I love you. I love all y'all. Katie's still got a care package coming. I'm slowly getting my care packages out to you guys. But golly. Anything else? Anything else, boys? Ladies.
Did everyone get a 1 in 1,000?
Did you?
Oh, I did. I got one.
Did you get one,
Oh,
Katie?
no.
You got one, right, Katie?
No, for the free comic book day.
Yeah, you ended up getting it, right?
Yeah,
like, I don't
mine's
know.
at CGC right now. Wink, wink.
Haha. I'm sending mine in tomorrow.
I have yet to get mine.
That is such a gorgeous cover.
It really
Yeah,
is.
that's what.
More-
That's
More
I think-
John Boy.
More.
This is another one of them books that is just
Nah,
undisputed.
I'm gonna
pound for
say.
pound, heavyweight material.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, with all the shit that happens in that book, it's got a first appearance,
good book
like
to
almost two first appearance, like two big first appearances.
Look at that. Look at that. Oh yes.
Yeah, the
green.
colors are
Damn
so
good
good,
book to
man.
have.
I wish they both
John
were
Boy's
virgins.
He's just fucking
Yeah.
clean.
Yeah.
So
like-
good. So good.
Yo, shout out to Free Comic Book Day Marvel for fucking doing that a virgin variant, man. Because
Oh, yeah.
it just would not
Oh,
have
yeah.
been cool as a trade dress, I don't think.
Agreed.
Mhm.
Agreed.
All right, well, I'll show my last pickup. You guys are probably tired of seeing this
Yo.
shit. I know I'm not, but
I'm
my
not. Yo,
Oh,
look at this.
yeah.
Look at this. Dude, the Granov is so much fire. Good Lord, look at that.
no words,
My God,
gentlemen.
let me go
Ladies and
change
gentlemen.
my shorts real quick. Jesus
Dude.
Christ.
I am
What you do?
half-masting so
Sweating.
hard. I want right now. I got this in a trade from Kelsey. Kelsey,
Jesus.
you are the man. He was the one that was in the original art video, and we were talking afterwards. And he had this, and he collects Department of Truth original art. And I happen to have done a cover for that, so I traded my cover. I traded a couple incentive variants, Carnage comics, and here we are. I'm about to black out. I'm sweating.
Dude, it's
Yes,
such an amazing piece of art. Yes.
this is my number one favorite cover of all
Yeah.
time. If it weren't for this cover, I would not be the obsessed nut job that you see before you right now, who is literally half-masting. I have been staring at this thing so much. So, real quick backstory. Whoops. Jebby, hey, how you doing? So,
That shirt though.
Yeah.
this is not the original. This is a recreation drawn by Addy Granov. Oh, his signature is right here. Of that cover. And where was it? Hold on a second. We did this the other day, Matt, and just seeing these two things side by side, it's freaking crazy. There we go.
How like on point is that? It looks so crazy.
It's
Like,
fucking
oh my God.
tremendous.
It almost looks like a photocopy. It looks so on point. It's
I
insane.
still get over this shit. I still can't get over it. So let me just get my sweaty ass forehead out of here. I'm serious, guys. I'm about to black out. I'm about to black
Dude,
out.
that's a grail, bro. Absolute grail.
I don't know what happened, man. I did that original artwork video, and you guys told me I needed to get in original artwork, and I was like, nah. And now I got a piece by Scan of Carnage, and this, I'm happy with just this. My life is complete when it comes to original artwork. Kelsey,
That's the one, man.
thank you. Kelsey,
seriously.
When are you getting it framed?
You need to
What's
get
that?
it framed. Hell yeah.
I'd get it
I
framed.
have a bunch of frames, but I think they're in storage, so I might go dig, or I might be lazy and just go freaking buy one. I can never get tired of that artwork either. Can never get tired. That is my number one. That sold me. That's like movie concept art, and that's what. Why didn't they go to him for the Venom movie? Is beyond me. Holy crap! I can't help it anymore.
Oh.
I'm serious, but I'm about to rip myself. I gotta go fast to that. Privacy time.
Oh, can I get a whole yeah? Yeah.
But
Good.
look, I appreciate everybody's time. We'll get together soon, man. Like I said, I have a lot of video ideas I want to do. So let's start getting this shit popping. Everybody was hanging out in the chat. Thank you so very much. Appreciate everyone's time. Good night. Whoops.